Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout on Dana White's Contender Series between Brandon Lewis versus Daniel Marcos. Bantamweight division, if I haven't already said it, just like that in 16 seconds I forgot everything I said, but anywho, go on average confidence. Daniel Marcos, I like his height, I like his reach. I feel like fundamentally he's the more cleaner fighter in my opinion. I feel like Brandon Lewis is more well-rounded, probably got more to him. But is he better with less? I mean, better with more, or is it a case of like you got more, but are you fully set in your skill set? And I can't really rate his wrestling all that great because he got pretty much dominated in the wrestling department in his last fight. I'm not saying that because he got dominated. I mean, his wrestling is valid, but well, in the grappling department he got dominated. But I'm just saying I haven't really seen a case where all his grappling looks so solid. And also at this level, it's not like you guys have been fighting necessarily the best competition. So he hasn't even looked stellar in his competition for the most part. You know, Europe, we got like only a handful of fights. So most of the fights will be like 0-0, 2-4. You know, you're building your record. So it's like fighters he do have, good, you know, show his grappling against. Like you really rate them. You can't too much. So it's like, and then the fights that were relevant, his grappling really didn't stand out. So it seemed like he has the grappling advantage, but will he be able to use that grappling advantage? And that's the thing that I'm concerned about. Then you give him height, give him a reach. And also, I don't like the fact you always see me. If you been following me, I really don't like pick these guys that just throw over like 1-2 overhands and just spam spinning kicks on top of a flashy striker, like just flashy, like a short stocky guy, like a short. Well, he not even stocky. He not bulk. He just short and like got a little midget leg. Like he's just a short guy that's not really chiseled or anything, but he's short on the shorter side or shorter build. Some of those guys be having these little infant build bodies, but they actually be having, you know, for that weight class be decent size. But he gave me very much short. Daniel Marcos kind of a longer looking bantamweight. But all that been said, I don't really favor guys do 1-2 or one like overhand and combo those with spinning and spinning kicks up top. I just feel like I like Daniel Marcos more. I like he's a more ground style. Like I say, he's not a guy who go out there do 100 punches, which you know you would love to see, especially at this level, just to get the win. And you know it won't be a case that he get outworked, which is very. I feel like the way that Brandon Lewis wins is just basically outworking. That's how he wins, outworking him. And if his grappling is on point, use that grappling and win. But really, I think the best thing for Brandon Lewis to do is to outwork him. But I feel like his thing is it's not really the best approach for long-term success. It's not the best approach for a competitive fight because obviously, you know, throwing overhands and spinning kicks up top, that's very energy expending. And you got a guy that's more grounded, just, you know, sitting on his punches, on his shots. You know, this basic fundamental stuff from basic fundamentals and sharp with the basic fundamentals. He ain't doing nothing super flashy. He just long, lanky, and he's putting that length and he's putting his weight on his punches and he's tagging you with that. That's what Daniel Marcos. And that's what I like to see for the most part. For you know, long-term success and higher level success. That flash stuff may get you very high, but it won't get you to the mountaintop, or won't get you very far. I don't know, but sometimes it get people far, but it rarely ever gets anyone to the mountaintop. So, yeah, I just like Daniel Marcos. Like I said, more polished, more simple. Not to say that Brandon Lewis is this guy that's sloppy or anything. He's not sloppy at all. But again, I also feel like it's a style that necessarily breeds that goes far. Good at the lower end, look good on your highlight reels, gets people's attention. But once people figure out, you know, what you're doing, they quickly pick you apart at the higher level and just make you look like you don't know anything. At this level right now, very even match, pick up, like almost a pick 'em, but I do like less is more in a lot of cases. I'm gonna like it here. Like bigger, longer, simpler, and just sharp. And he could, like, you know, pace might not be the highest. I'm not saying he got a slow pace. His pace not low or anything. But I'm just saying he's not the guy that's gonna go out there. He's not throwing 100 punches and 200 punches out there. Short, fundamental, sharp with his shots. Use that length, use that weight, put his weight on his punches and kicks, maintain that range, and just wear on Brandon Lewis over the course of the fight and put him away like third round. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna say decision. It's gonna be a very close fight that's gonna go to decision. No stoppage, very close fight that goes to decision. Brandon Lewis going more output, but Daniel Marcos been more substance and more consistent throughout the 3 rounds, whereas Brandon Lewis probably, you know, having moments early, probably still not really landing all that clean with the stuff he's throwing, probably hitting arms a lot, you know, catching barely, you know, grazing shots with his spinning kicks up top. And even against lower guys, he's not really landing those shots, really whiffing, like good, you know, setting up well, but off the mark a lot of times. Matter of fact, never really ever see it really landing flush, but it's throwing it, spinning energy, and not really worth the energy he's spinning, throwing these shots. So, yeah, I just see him go out there, probably a lot of value. Right now, landing is clean, but Daniel Marcos consistently being the one landing clean, consistently one landing shots, and consistently, getting a reaction with his shots on his opponent Brandon Lewis. So in this one, I got Daniel Marcos via decision.